Yeah. Bamboo sword. So I was right. I said one of her swords. So there we go.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Mm-hmm. When we saw you all dripping wet. Sure did.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Yep.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool?
No. How did she... Unless if Fuyuhiko threw it back to her, I don't know.
You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja!
Or
Didn't
took
I
it
tell
and
ya?
ran out
A
for
ninja
her.
could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Oh, is that true? Does every ninja know that? Guys, can we Google that and find out? Because I don't believe it.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come once again for the panic talk action. Excuse me. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. From this point on, you will be able to use fever time by pressing the space key during PTA. When fever time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. That's not all, you won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the left mouse button, when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault. But only until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. Something called nega time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates nega time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can clear it, you can always change the difficulty zone. Or if you can't clear it. I'm not going to tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
Oh, this is different.
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
Yeah, tell me about the sword, Fuyuhiko.
It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Oh my gosh. Everybody, I think I may just have gotten it. I don't think he actually had anything to really do with this. I think he knows that Peko is the killer, and Peko might be his sister? Maybe?
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... That's weird, but wasn't his sister
Got
dead?
proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll see your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard?
Fever! I got the
If she
fever!
used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
It's
That's
bamboo
obviously
sword bag.
impossible. Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool,
bag.
it would have been left. This is the end.
If she used her
I don't know,
bamboo
we'll
sword
see.
as a stepstone, she could have recovered it with her sword back.
What? This just sounds
When she
cuckoo.
leaned her sword against the wall to use as a stepstone, she tied her sword back to it.
This is crazy.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. No, you just back off.
Is it true? You
Hold on! You're just making assumptions.
All right. It's one of two things. Either Peko is his sister, but I think Mahiru would actually make more sense to be his sister. I'm really confused.
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
All we've been talking about is proof the whole time. He's like, no, I want more. This is because more will prove it even more.
It's fine.
You know, it's all about more. The more the merrier. It's fine. Is it? Is it?
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? I don't know. I can't really tell if she admitted or not. Excuse me. Have I ever played Far Harbor? Yes. Years ago. It was awesome. I think that Far Harbor was actually better than the main game. She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with it, Peko just admitted it so
Among
clearly.
flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least.
Gundam, the things you say, you should shut up.
Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
The only thing that I could think of is that Peko was the first girl who was murdered. The sister. The things he says should be put on cards and sell them.
Then,
I bet that's
why
where he's
did
getting
you kill
them.
Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
What? Huh?
Justice?
Nani?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Oh, her face getting crazy.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges.
Oh my gosh, was Sonia actually right? Peko is sparkling justice?
There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human.
No way.
It's a virtue
More
that
human
beings
than
should be proud
human.
of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
Oh, she's going after her bag.
Will not allow that.
Oh, she's going after her bag. Some security.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it.
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Okay, is she a robot?
Could she be?
Yes.
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete.
Look at that mask. She's the sun, maybe.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Can we keep on saying justice because it's fun?
That would be me. Sparkling justice. Now then, let's execute justice.
Sure, yeah, let's execute her. That sounds like a good idea.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice.
Yes, we know.
In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
So, Shadow, remember how you have a drinking game for whenever they say despair? Imagine if it was justice. Hammered, dude. Totally.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Chill.
Peko!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer
Various
who
hero masks?
exclusively targets other criminals.
Various? So that's not the only mask.
She is supposed to be... But... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I like those little things that she's doing after what she's saying. Look, she's throwing out stars to people. Sparkling.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Dude, it's been crazy. Where have you been, huh? What? What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like... Oh, why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
It sure is, Monomi.
Hey!
He's sleeping.
Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer. Hey. This again? Huh? Sleep talking?
What's happening here?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
Actually, now that I think of it, was the girl that actually got killed at the beginning of Twilight Syndrome murder case? Was it actually Chiaki?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow.
No, Chiaki was one of the people who was... Or not? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused right now.
Evil must
Shadow.
be eliminated
She took
immediately.
Shadow.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
What?
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword
Okay.
and executed justice.
Okay.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath! She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am.
I can tell who you are. You're a crazy vampire lady.
It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Blood. Justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it. He's right. We need to end this already. This has been so odd. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Do we have to? Oh my. Oh, poor Mahiru with her cool red hair. Hey there, Wolf. How's it going, man? Welcome. Okay. On the morning of the incident, Mahiru met. In order to lure Mahiru and Hiyoko, they sent letters. First one to arrive at the beach house was Hiyoko. Or me. It was Hiyoko. The next one to arrive at the beach house was Mahiru. What did the killer leave next to the body? Now then, time to wash off the blood. 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 Shbing! Where should I hide? The first one who found the body was Hiyoko. Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. Gummy bear. What? I don't know. In the closet after Hiyoko ran away. To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this. Yo, I'm good. Dun dun dun. So she's like Batman, but not like Batman. She kills when she's not supposed to. Yeah, right? Had to bring it back a second time. In order to lure Mahiru and Hiyoko, first one to arrive. Yeah, buddy. Next one. Yeah. That's the bat. First one who found the body was, nobody. Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. The closet after Hiyoko ran away. Hold on. Is that Kazuichi? Or what? No, it was Hiyoko. Oh. Hey everybody, I'm happy. Oh, that goes there. Bingo. Alright, good. Alright, there's nothing else here. First one who found the body was... Oh, it's this. That goes there. This is tricky, guys. This is really tricky. Footprints in the sand. I hope you guys are all dancing out there to this. Wait. It seems Hyoka made a promise with someone. There we go. Nice. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know why I would have her face like that. Okay. Well, there we go. Alright, last stalk. Mikan arrives at the beach house. Looks like Mahiru is talking to someone. They'll forge 2 letters. Bingo. Alright, we're done over here. Blood. Everywhere. The first one who found the body was... Actually... There you go.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoka. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character.
Yeah, she was really rude in the game. Girdle B.
Hyoka accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer.
The killer.
The killer
Nash.
eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoka. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoka received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoka totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoka to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon.
What makes me really sad about this is that they chose to kill Mahiru over Hyoka.
The metal bat that was
How about we
left
talk
at the
about
scene
that?
of the crime.
Donk.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else.
Owls who?
After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. In the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room.
This is nuts right here. This is like some America Ninja Warrior type stuff that's about to happen.
That window is rather high up.
Oops. There you go.
The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle,
and stuffed the tree up.
Sword as a step stool to reach the small window, while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't
Look at that mask.
Peko Yama.
Peko Yama.
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
Okay.
That's no reason to condemn me.
Okay.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Let's do it.
There's no way you can kill me.
Wanna make a bet?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's
What are you
most
saying?
important to you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
Oh yeah, what?
Understand?
No.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on.
Is she about to kill somebody?
In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice!
It's justice.